Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Gifty. A warm and pleasant welcome to you. In today's video, we are making a big pot of okra stew. This is so simple but incredibly delicious, and we are bumping up the nutritional content by adding some dawadawa and some Malabar spinach in there. Let me run you through the list of ingredients and let's get started. For my list of ingredients, I have some onions, then I have zucchini. I will typically use eggplant, but I used it for something else. So I'm going to use 2 zucchinis today, which I will chop up as well. Then I have here some goat meat. I also have some okra or okra. Then I have spinach, mushrooms, and I also have some mackerel grilling in the oven. And I have some tomatoes. This is cooked down tomatoes. You can also use fresh tomatoes. And then you need your basic ingredients like your peppers, your garlic, ginger, that sort of stuff. So I will season the meat and we'll proceed. To season the meat, I will use about a tablespoon of garlic powder, a bit of ginger powder. You can also use fresh here. Then I'll add some salt. I also had 1 Maggi tablet on the meat. I forgot to show you that. Next, I'll add in a tablespoon of sweet Adjeley's Kili Willy seasoning. If you don't have that, you can use any seasoning that you have available. And then I'll add in a tablespoon of this onion mixture that I have here. It's cooked down onions and has some ginger, garlic, and some peppers. So I'll add about 2 heaping tablespoons in there as well. Add a bit of water, transfer it to the stovetop, cook on a moderate heat until it's nice and tender. And once it begins to boil, I'll add a bit of hot water to it so I get more stock out of it. Alright, so here's my meat. I'll add a few sprigs of thyme and I'll cover it, bring it to a boil, and you want to cook at a moderate heat. Okay, so this will go until it's nice and tender, and we'll move on to the next step. So whilst the meat is cooking, I'll proceed to prep my ingredients. I'll blend some of the okra just a little bit, and I'll chop up the rest with, and then also the onion and the zucchini. You can also use your food processor if you want, or you can just blend it. For your convenience, I'll have the list of ingredients in the description box down below. And also please share this video with your family and friends. Don't forget to like it as well. Thank you so much. So I will continue chopping this and we will catch up. Now that the goat meat has come to a boil, I'll add some hot water to this so we don't bring down the temperature, and we'll let this continue cooking until it's nice and done to my likeness. The okra and zucchini are ready, and I have about a handful of the okra that I left. I will be blending this and add to the chopped up ingredients. So now everything is ready. We'll proceed to make the stew. It's now time to make the stew, as you can see. So I have added some palm oil into my pot, and we're doing this outside since it's very nice out. So I'll add in the sliced onions and I'll allow it to fry a bit. I didn't have much oil left of the red oil left, so I just used the bit that I had. And I'll let it get nice and translucent. The next ingredients to go in here is some locust beans or dawadawa. That's a tablespoon of that. And I'll give it a quick stir. A little bit just goes a long way. Dawadawa, as we know, has a really strong taste. So just a little bit goes a long way. Now I'll add in a piece of koobi. This is the koobi head. So I'll give it all a stir and make sure everything is well incorporated into the oil. And I'll let this go for about 3 to 5 minutes. It smells really amazing. So now I have here a heaping tablespoon of onion concentrate. I'll have that link in the description box down below as to how I make it, and I'll incorporate it into the sauce so far. And everything smells amazing. The onion concentrate is very concentrated, so you just need a little bit. Now I have here a seasoning cube that I always have on hand, and I also have a tablespoon of ginger paste and some chili flakes. This is how the sauce is looking so far, and it smells amazing. The dawadawa, the koobi, the red palm oil, everything smells incredible. So now I'm adding a few tablespoons of my cooked down tomato puree. And I always have this on hand, or onion, anything that I can cook down to preserve, to make cooking a breeze. Because as we know, sometimes we don't feel like cooking, right? Sometimes you don't feel like cooking, but when your ingredients are cooked down, or you're able to preserve some ingredients, prep them and preserve them, it makes the cooking process a breeze. Especially when the ingredients are in season, it's very cheap and you get it fresh and nice and very good tasting. So I'll give it a quick stir and cover it and move on to cook the okra and the zucchini. So I'll add a little bit of water, and I'll also add in the blended okra that I had left. So I'll add that to it and cook it. I'll also add in a bit of the meat stock, very nice and tasty. Here's the blended one. I will now cover this and let it cook at a moderate heat. So we'll check back up on the stew. It has cooked down beautifully, and at this point I'll add in my proteins, which is the mushroom, the goat's meat, and the mackerel. Oh, pukunsua, you can use that, very tasty. So I'll add in the stock and rinse out the pot a little bit and add that little bit of water to it. Give it a quick mix, and at this point you want to be gentle so as to not break the fish part. So we'll give it a quick mix, cover it, and let it simmer gently whilst we check up on the okra. Here is the okra. It's coming to a boil, so you want to give it a vigorous beat to activate the slimy nature of okra. So we'll let this go or cook for about 10 minutes. The sauce is now ready to receive the okra, so we'll add the okra in. Looks incredible. I love the green color, and I'll give it a mix gently to make sure the fish doesn't break. So you want to stir it gently to incorporate everything together. And once we are done stirring, we'll add the spinach in, and ekufa aswa ni edunjano, so that spinach no and overcook. So we will now add in the spinach and give it a mix, and once it boils over, we'll turn off the heat and let the residual heat just cook the spinach. And that is it, guys. Alright guys, so this is our final product, and it sure looks good. As I'm editing right now. So our Banku is also undergoing. I'm team kenke all day, all night. I'll do kenke anytime over Banku. And so we will serve ourselves some. Let me know in the comment section what swallow you enjoy yours with. Kenke, Banku, Eba, oat Banku. Whatever you want to enjoy it with, let me know in the comment section. Let's have a dialogue. And that is it, guys. This tasted amazing. Do try dawadawa locust beans in your okra stew and let me know your feedback. It tastes amazing, and dawadawa has a lot of amazing benefits, and we should incorporate it more into our meals. It supports vision, helps with fever, healthy digestion, so many amazing benefits, hypertension, you name it. You can find dawadawa in your local African market. You can also find it online. Usually I get mine from Ghana. And that is it, guys. If you like this video, or if you find it helpful, or if you like anyone who loves okra stew, send them this video. Share with your family and friends. Share on your social media platforms. Thank you so much for doing this with me. Until we meet again, remember to stay blessed, stay out of trouble, and be well. Don't forget to like the video and share. Bye, y'all.